movie lovers, I'm Bob the Movie Man, and in this edition of One Man's Movies I'm going to be looking at the feature directorial debut of Regina King with One Night in Miami. Here's a clip.
Cassius Clay is the new heavyweight champion of the world, boy.
Yes, he is.
And I don't even have a scratch on my face. Oh my goodness.
Cash. What's on, Cash?
What? Cash, what?
Why am I so pretty?
The film announces at the outset that it is inspired by true events, which of course is movie shorthand for a complete work of fiction. The film tells of a fictional meetup of four very influential black men in Miami in 1964. They're all there to watch the boxer Cassius Clay, played by Eli Gorey, win his match against Sonny Liston to take the championship heavyweight title of the world. Cassius is on the brink of transitioning to his Muslim persona of Muhammad Ali under the guidance of black activist Malcolm X, played by Kingsley Ben-Adir. Making up the quartet are Aldis Hodge as NFL star Jim Brown and Leslie Odom Jr. playing the singer Sam Cooke. We start the movie with brief introductions to each of the characters. The standout one here is the introduction to Jim Brown, where he meets his hometown fan Mr. Carlton, played by Beau Bridges. This meeting ends with a real movie moment. A racist comment that is such a punch to the solar plexus that it made both myself and the illustrious Mrs. Movie Man cry out at the same time. Overall, in a year that's seen the Black Lives Matter discussion rise to the top of the pack, here is a fascinating historical insight into the struggle for greater black power during the 1960s. There are schisms here between the strategies to achieve that. Sam Cooke at one point is likened by Malcolm X to a performing monkey for his white-friendly hits. But Cooke is following a strategy of power through financial gain, living a very flashy lifestyle on white people's money, specifically by feeding black-written songs to white groups such as the Stones. The script really sizzles here. Cooke says at one point that he hears black folks saying they want a greater piece of the pie. Well, he retorts, I don't. I want the goddamn recipe. I'm sure we can expect to see a number of these players in the upcoming Oscar nominations. All four of them deliver really solid performances. But for me, the standout was Kingsley Ben-Adir as Malcolm X, who delivers an absolutely astonishing performance. There's a particular rant in here where I commented to the illustrious Mrs. Movie Man, that's going to be his Oscar showreel. Another standout for me was Leslie Odom Jr. as Sam Cooke. Odom Jr. was fabulous in the underrated slaver pick Harriet, and also as Aaron Burr in the monumentally wonderful film version of the stage play Hamilton. Here to say he is pitch perfect as Sam Cooke is an understatement. I'd automatically assumed that he was miming to original Sam Cooke tracks, but no, these are all of his original vocal performances. Just incredible. His final performance on the Johnny Carson show of the peerless A Change Is Going to Come, a single tear dripping down his cheek, is simply wonderful, a magical movie moment. I would certainly reckon he deserves a supporting actor nomination for this. It's so sad in real life that just a year after the events portrayed in this film, both Sam Cooke and Malcolm X were both dead. Muhammad Ali, of course, only died a few years ago, the only survivor being Jim Brown, who did go on to become a successful film actor. He's appeared in a number of films including The Dirty Dozen, Ice Station Zebra, and even Mars Attacks. My one reservation about the movie is the same that I had for Fences and indeed the recently reviewed Pieces of a Woman. The screenplay is by Kemp Powers and it's based on his original stage play. And despite having a few external scenes, it never quite escapes from that stagey feel to the action. But this is a really engrossing watch that really makes you think about some of the BLM issues. So for the second movie in succession, I'm going to reach for my rating of 4.5 stars out of 5. You can catch One Night in Miami on Amazon Prime. I'm Bob the Movie Man, and you've been watching One Man's Movies. Please like and comment on the video. I love to hear your comments on films. And don't forget to subscribe. You can subscribe either here, down below on this video link, or you can go to bobthemovieman.com and subscribe there. Thanks very much. See you next time.